You know, some days it's just really hard to hold it together. Life punches you in the gut, and then you wonder, where's God in all of this? But here's the truth, brother. God's promises, they're still active, still real, and they're still yours. Today I'm going to show you 5 real practical ways to start living in God's promises daily. Not just reading them and not just quoting them, but actually living them. Let's get into it. Start the morning with promise. The way you start your day determines the strength that you carry into it. Most men, well, they wake up and let stress or social media just really hit them first. But when you wake up, speak a promise out loud, something that really shifts. Say it like you mean it. The Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want, or no weapon formed against me shall prosper. This isn't poetry, it's power. So start your day on offense, not defense. Speak truth like a warrior. See, temptation doesn't wait for Sunday. You'll be hit by lies, doubt, anxiety, especially when you're tired or alone. That's when you just think God's promises, you speak them. Jesus did it in the wilderness, and he didn't reason with the enemy. He just used the word like a sword. There's no condemnation in those in Christ. His grace is sufficient. Don't stay silent. Speak truth like a man at war. That's what living in God's promises daily really looks like. Some of you, you're in a season that just feels like failure. You're praying, you're showing up, but nothing's breaking. That's when you lean into God's promises harder than ever. Joseph was betrayed falsely, accused, and then locked up, but the promise never left him. You need a setback survival kit. 3 promises you cling to when it gets dark. I will never leave you. All things work together for the good. That's not fake hope. It's your anchor in the storm. So here's the deal. You just can't walk in faith while surrounded by people who don't even believe. Joshua and Caleb, they believe, but 10 others poisoned the entire camp. It matters who you let in. Find brothers who remind you of who God is. Meet weekly, even if it's just one guy. You need men to pray with, not gossip with. Men who speak truth when your head is clouded. Living in God's promises daily actually means guarding your brotherhood fiercely. So here's a habit that's going to change your life. Before you crash into bed, ask, where did I see God today? Even in the hardest days, he's faithful. Maybe he gave you peace when you should have just snapped. Maybe he reminded you that you're forgiven. Write down one thing each night and then call it your victory journal. Living in God's promises daily really means noticing his presence, even in the quiet times. Brother, it ain't theory, it's just a way of life. Living in God's promises daily means you wake up with the word, you fight with the word, and then you rest in the word. But you don't have to walk alone. If you're in a battle right now and you need prayer, real live prayer, go to christianvictory.ca/prayer and just tell us what's going on, and we'll stand with you, because God's promises weren't meant to be carried out alone. So until next time, stay grounded, stay bold, and remember this: God's promises don't fail. Be strong.